are cutting hay. I know the other day I said there wasn't no chance of me cutting hay this week. Well, the weatherman decided to change his mind about what he thought the week was going to do again. So here we are cutting hay. I'd say by tomorrow I'm going to regret cutting hay. I've been cutting hay all day. But I got to get it done. I got to keep moving and going and getting stuff done. This stuff's getting old, it's starting to die. This is custom work I'm doing. It's mostly what I've done all day is cut custom hay that we do have to do for people. This is for a friend of ours here. It's like our fields. A lot of our fields look the same way as far as the dead. This actually wasn't too bad. It's got a couple weeds here and there, but it's not really that bad. It looks pretty good. It was fescue and orchard grass, but looks like the orchard grass died. The fescue is starting to die, if not already dying, but it's just rained so much you can't do nothing. I'm trying my best to get around and cut it all. I've cut hay for 3 different people today and ourselves. I started this morning, been mowing. You're probably wondering why am I cutting with the conditioner with the McCormick. Well, we've been using the 47 with the loader to haul hay with the cab. Dad and Papa did that today. We've been trying to get up a lot of that hay we baled last week. And now I'm mowing. So this one tractor was free. So I hooked it up. The disco regular mower that we fixed, I ran it at home. I never cut with it, but I did run it quite a bit there. I just let it run for a while, and then I went looked at it, and it looked like the pulley had moved a little bit. So what I decided to do is I just took that casting housing off right quick. I took it to my machinist guy, which I should have done in the beginning, but I was trying to save money, like we all do sometimes. And it's going to be right now, so I just got to stick it back together right quick when it gets it back to me, that housing, so that way that'll help keep those bearings or anything from moving, and it will be good to go there. A lot of people was saying some stuff about the bearings and different things, and well, look, that mower, I cannot complain at all with that mower. It's done a very good job for us. We've had it for 5 seasons. It has got a lot of hay through it in 5 seasons. That cutter's the cutter that we cut most of the hay with. And it also, one year, it cut all of our hay. The year that the coon went down, that was the conditioner before we had this, it was never on YouTube. I think I've showed a picture of it a time or two. When it went down and the rubber started coming off those rollers, we parked that mower that year. It happened in the early spring, so that way we could trade for this one, because by the time we bought new rollers and put in it, with the trade-in value we could get out of it, we could just take the money that we would be spending on new rollers and put it towards, in the trade-in, towards a new mower, and it wasn't much extra boot. So that's just the route we went. So what we did is we couldn't afford a trade, so we just parked the mower and we just ran one the whole season just about. That was one of the reasons why the 46 had so many hours on it in such a short amount of time. We didn't even have that tractor quite 3 years, and it left for over 1,200 hours on it. And that was partially why. It's because that one season that tractor and mower just constantly going. It never stopped. We were always, one of us was in it cutting pretty much all the time. And that's what we did to get by. That's what we had to do. And that mower, it's not giving an ounce of trouble until now. So I'm very pleased with what it's done. The Coon, the Prone, and the John Deere. Yes, the John Deere. Never really talked a whole lot about that, but we did have a John Deere mower, which was nothing but a Coon. The claas they were all the same style, same size mower, and they haven't really changed them a whole lot since. The claas has by far been the best out of all of them that we've had. And as far as durability, mowing, everything all around. I can't complain about it, y'all. I mean, we had it 5 seasons. It's only ever had that one bearing go out, so I'm not complaining about it. Most of the damage that was caused because it was our fault, and that's just was because we didn't catch it. My grandpa is 70-something years old, and I get ill about it sometimes because he can't hear good, he can't see good, he can't. His senses aren't there like they used to be, but he's 70 years old. I mean, I'm just proud he's still doing what he's doing. I hope when I'm his age I can do half of what he does. It amazes me. And if I gotta fix a mower every now and then, even though I can get ill like anybody else would about it, that's fine. I just assume to fix a mower and keep working with my grandpa. Because what happened with the mowers, he didn't know it, he couldn't hear it or anything, and it was smoked the belts bad, got the pulley so hot it turned white, it run on the shaft for a very long time. Y'all seen the pulley, messed up the housing on account of it. When we finally noticed that what it was going on with it, because I wasn't really near him a whole lot that day, was when we loaded it to come home that night. We cut all day long from early that morning till dark, and we got done. And when he backed the tractor on the trailer behind the 47, I was up there running the chains through, and I smelled it as soon as he started backing on the trailer, and that was when I found it. He said he never knew it, and it kept cutting fine, which it was cutting fine. I seen it. I could see him, he cut fine. There wasn't no problem cutting. But it is what it is. It's just the way it is sometimes. I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather fix some machinery than not have him around helping us. So it's all good, and I ain't worried about it. But we'll get it back together and right. Should have never tried to do it halfway. Every time I ever do, it always bites me in the rear end. I don't know about y'all, but we'll have it put back together right when we get done. Really, there's nothing else to do other than just when my machinist that I use gets that thing true and right, he'll build it up and use a mill and mill it back down, and it'll look like brand new when he gets done with it. I'll put it all back together right quick. It won't probably take me 20 minutes to stick it all back together if it takes that long. So it's not that big of a deal. It took me probably not long to get it off and everything. So I'm not worried about it. I don't really need it anyway, because what I've cut today is going to be about all I can cut for the remainder of the week, because with the forecast, about all I'm going to be able to bale for this might even possibly get rained on will be what I've cut down today, so it doesn't really matter, and I'm nearly done now, so it's all good. But I got a hydraulic line leaking on the 5400 I've got to change out. That's come up with a hole in it, so that'll probably be coming up. And then I think I'm going to do a video on the claas and cleaning it out and showing people the maintenance and stuff about what just the general maintenance is that I do with my baler. I've never really done that with a round roller or anything, or showed me blowing them out. I blow my balers out nearly every time I come home. I clean them out, grease them, go through them. Generally by the mark I go by is 200, 250 bales it gets greased and cleaned out. Now, if I'm out in the field, if I bale 200, 250 bales in a day, I'll stop and I'll take a grease gun and I'll grease all the main bearings on it. Stuff like the universal joints and things like that, I'll just wait till when I clean it out and I get it home. But if I'm having a real big day and I'm baling like 300 something bales or something like that, I'll stop partially through the day. I did it the other day, and I'll just shoot some grease in the main bearings and stuff, because after you run them for so long, I don't care what it is, that grease will work out because of the heat and everything. So if you're baling a lot of hay and you ain't got automatic greasing on your baler or something, which most round rollers don't, it's good to stop and put some grease in it. It just takes 5 minutes to do it, and it helps save and protect those bearings to help them last even longer. It's another thing I do to help keep stuff going out and doing things. But I'm going to go over all that. Probably a video coming up. That's something I kind of thought about doing. Another thing I'm going to do, look forward to, is when I get time, I've actually got time to take an hour or so to make a 2-part video. I'm going to do the review on the 4710. I'm ready to do it. It's just a matter of me finding time to do it. I've seen about everything there is about the thing. I'm not going to be talking about durability, because if you want to know about durability, you just have to keep watching, and I show everything. If it breaks, I'll show you me fixing it and everything. If you've been watching for a while, you probably know that. But which is another thing. It's broken. I've been having a time lately, boy. I'm telling you. It's not broken. I can still use it, but it is leaking and it needs fixing. The inline, the bale density pump on the inline, those pumps on that style pump that's on the inline, I'll show it to you and show you the newer style like they have on the 1840s. They've had them out. Actually, you could get a later version of that baler came with the new pump on it. The 1837 did, but mine has the old pump, and those things weren't that great. I haven't had any problems with it till now. It's leaking out of the top caps. I've got a kit coming for that thing to do a full seal rebuild on that pump. I'm going to go ahead and redo the whole thing. When I get that done, I'll just about have everything went through and redone on that baler. That baler's got a lot of hay through it. And I've pretty well got everything up to par again. Really have never had any trouble at it, baler, until this past season. And it's just this age, it's got a lot of hay through it, so having to go through and fix some things. Most stuff on it's pretty reasonable. The highest thing I've ever bought on that baler was the bill hooks the other day were pretty high. They were about, I think it was 120 bucks a piece for bill hooks for that baler. But everything else has been really decently priced that I've ever bought and done anything with it. It's been pretty cheap. That's the most expensive thing I've ever bought for what it was. But, I mean, really that's the most expensive part I've ever bought, period, for the baler. Was that everything else has been $100 or less for what we've done to it. I mean, anything major really ain't never had to do to it is another thing. Other than just general maintenance. And that, update on them knotters since I rebuilt them. And I put new twine discs. Now, to touch on that a little bit, the twine discs did not technically have to be replaced. They had a little wear on them, but not much. I just went ahead and replaced them anyway. It was the twine holders and the bill hooks that had wear on them. They did the replacing. But I went ahead and replaced everything. That way it'd all be new. It performed perfectly. That thing was eating hay the other day when we baled with it. Rose like I've never seen a square baler eat. Dad had to run it first load with the inline. They were so big. He could barely drive over them, and it was pushing up the tractor. is what I was dealing with in a round roller, and he bailed it. We bailed a little bitty area and got over 600 bales, and the rain was coming, so we quit, went to rolling, and I went to hauling. And got it all up, but I tried to bail a lot more, but it never missed tide. It did perfect. The accumulator was still having the trip arm fix worked. That fixed part worked. The turning of the bales on the ends at the bottom of it was still an issue. So I wound up and I went and I did some more adjustments on it. The plates at the bottom, very back of the accumulator, were set all the way in. I adjusted those out. Now it's working pretty dang good. I mean, it didn't mess up. It was working pretty slick when we got done that day. But the first probably 100, I followed it around the field and adjusted on it until I got it right. I think I about got it working good. Every time we use it, it gets better and better. So it's just a matter of getting it adjusted right and set up to where it fits our hay and the size bales that we bale and everything, and getting everything adjusted correctly for it. Another thing I noticed too, that hay was dry, probably the driest I've baled. So your bales they were tight, but they still got to be a certain weight to get that thing to really work right. So we cranked it down even more on the pressure pump, and it was really packing. It was baling them more like what we originally had it set up for. But this spring, when the hay was a little bit damper and heavier, we had to loosen it up quite a bit. So that was one thing I did notice and really learn about that thing is it wants a certain way to bale and a certain size of bale consistently, and it works pretty dang slick if you can do that. So I'm learning the machine. I'm getting it tuned in. I'm learning things about it, that different adjustments and things you can do to it. I got it working as good as DLH's does. But I keep waiting on her. I want to see if he uses that Massey to bale with it. He probably have that video out before y'all see this, but I want to see if he uses his Massey to bale with it. Well, that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching, and please comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you next time.